Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. From the co-director of Shrek and the visionary behind Toy Story comes Spellbound, a magical new animated adventure starring Rachel Zegler, John Lithgow, Jennifer Lewis, Nathan Lane, and Titus Burgess with Javier Bardem and Nicole Kidman. When a powerful spell turns her parents into monsters, Princess Elian must journey into the wild to reverse the curse before it's too late. Watch Spellbound only on Netflix November 22nd.
This is Optimal Living Daily. Most sharks are actually just dolphins or seals. And How Do You Eat an Elephant? Both by Joel of 5amjoel.com. And I'm Justin Malik, reading articles to you every day to help you live a more meaningful and positive life. And this time I have 2 shorter posts. So with that, let's get right to them and start optimizing your life. Most sharks are actually just dolphins or seals, by Joel of 5amjoel.com. Most of my surf sessions are between 5 and 7 a.m. The conditions are perfect, there are no crowds, and it's a great way to start the day. But it can be scary, because when you're in the ocean before sunrise, it's completely dark, you're all alone in open water, and all you can think about are sharks. Something touches your foot, shark. Hear a splash behind you, shark. You get that dodgy feeling that something is watching you. But after a little while, the sun slowly starts to rise. The water gets lighter and you realize things are just fine. There are dolphins, seals. It's quite beautiful around you. You're safe. Surfing is fun, and you're always glad you paddled out. In the real world, the surfing analogy is kind of like navigating new scary things in the real world. It could be traveling in a new place, meeting new people, starting your own business, speaking in front of a large crowd, or taking on a tough problem at work. Unknown waters play tricks on your mind. You think there are sharks everywhere. So it's important to remind yourself that the universe is not against you. Most sharks are just dolphins and seals. New people you meet are on your side. They want to help you get ahead and achieve your goals in life. Unknown waters are usually beautiful and safe places. You just have to jump in to find out. My boiler room moment. It was Monday morning, 7 a.m., and all the LA sales reps were packed into the conference room. The company was notorious for having a ruthless, cutthroat, and competitive sales culture. And I was about to witness it all firsthand, my first week on the job. The sales manager, a 27-year-old legend, walked up to the front of the room as he finished his 4th can of Red Bull. The room fell dead silent and all eyes were on him. He started the meeting by yelling at the top of his lungs, "If you don't want to be here today, get the f*** out." It was like that scene from the movie Boiler Room. He continued yelling and grilling people for the next hour. And all I could think was, I don't belong here. I've made a huge mistake. I went back to my cubicle and sat there wondering if I should quit that day or wait a few weeks before they found out I was a fraud and fired me. Well, I stuck it out and survived just fine. Things changed drastically over the next few weeks. Teammates, co-workers, and managers all stopped by my cubicle to introduce themselves. They offered me help. They offered me mentorship. Everyone took time out of their busy schedules to coach me. Everyone had my back. Win together, lose together. That was the company motto. What started out as a Shark Tank ended up being a fun and life-shaping work environment, experiences I'll never forget. I learned to thicken my skin and no longer run away from scary situations. Call to action, seek discomfort. It's natural to be scared of the unknown because bad things might happen, but keep in mind, good things happen too. And usually the good things have a way higher chance of happening than anything bad. So run towards the stuff that scares the shit out of you. Recognize your fear, respect it, then move forward anyway. Just do it. Doing scary things leads to awesome moments in life you'll never forget. Okay, now who's ready to meet me tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. for a surf? Chances of getting bitten by a shark are only 1 in 9 million. How Do You Eat an Elephant? By Joel of 5amjoel.com. This time 5 years ago, I was in a pretty stressful situation. My wife and I got married, we bought our first out-of-state rental property, and I closed the largest sale I had ever made in my career at that point. This all happened within a 90-day period. 3 elephant-sized projects, all happening at the same time. Emotions were high. I remember my boss at work giving me some advice to help manage everything. He said, "Wake up each day and think, what 30-minute task can I do to bring me closer to one of my goals?" While my wife and family tackled 99% of the wedding stuff, I took on the other 2 projects. I broke everything down into 30-minute chunks and tackled a few each day. For the rental property, my 30-minute tasks were things like read a contract, call my realtor, or find and send 4 documents to the bank. For my work project, my 30-minute tasks were things like schedule meetings with XYZ team members, redesign the proposal, or practice my presentation. Breaking everything down helped me compartmentalize. Every day, even though I was only doing small tasks, I was slowly progressing towards my goals. This helped manage stress because I always felt accomplishment and things were always moving forward. In the end, we got it all done. Whenever I'm going through a stressful time today, I think back to 5 years ago. How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. You just listened to the posts titled, "Most Sharks Are Actually Just Dolphins or Seals," and "How Do You Eat an Elephant?" both by Joel of 5amjoel.com. I'll be right back with my commentary. Good taste is easy to spot, but hard to pin down. You know it when you see it. With your car, you want something sophisticated and daring, yet classic, approachable, but with an air of opulence. That's where the Range Rover Evoque comes in. The Range Rover Evoque is charisma in motion, art and craft in equal measure. Its exterior is a quietly bold expression of Range Rover DNA with a floating roof, continuous waistline, and 3-dimensional grille that give it a captivating character. Inside, you'll find a calm, minimalist cabin anchored by a tactile gear shifter where clean lines, sumptuous materials, and advanced technology come together. Make a statement in the Range Rover Evoque. This elegant SUV elevates every drive, offering a new dimension of refinement and luxury. Whether you prefer a modern aesthetic or a warmer, authentic appearance, the Evoque's interior can be tailored to your taste. Ready to experience sophisticated design and premium materials in motion? Explore the Range Rover Evoque at LandRoverUSA.com.
This episode is brought to you by Etsy.
Oh.
Hear that?
Okay. Thank you.
Etsy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday gifting. Well, not the ones you're hoping for. You want squeals of delight. Happy tears.
How did you?
And spontaneously written songs of joy.
I am so happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, the song needs a bit of work, but anyway, to get those reactions, make sure everyone on your list feels heard with handmade, handpicked, and designed gifts from small shops on Etsy. Gifts like personalized jewelry, custom artwork, cozy style items, vintage pieces, and home decor to celebrate all of your favorite people and their specific kind of special. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
Thank you to Joel. We've probably both, you and I, built up something in our minds as being super scary, only to find out it wasn't nearly as bad as we thought. I think it happens more often than we think. It's easy to imagine the worst case scenario or assume that the worst will happen when in reality the odds of that might be really low, like the case of being bitten by a shark being only 1 in 9 million. And like his first day on the job, It's usually those new moments that get us in that mindset. It's fear of the unknown. Things might seem completely crazy and scary, but after going through it another time or being around whatever that is for a while, we might actually grow to enjoy it. I'm sure we've both experienced that too. Yet somehow we can ignore that and still resort to fear and worry for something else. It's funny how our minds do that. So if you're facing something scary right now, remember the sun always comes up eventually. Things get clearer, and more often than not, those sharks turn out to be dolphins. So thank you again to Joel for this one, and thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow for the Friday show, where your optimal life awaits.